Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Connection with you coming roundup. We've made for this week's DC books. Now it's time to move on to this week's Image books. Kicking things off, we've got Scarlett, number 3. Where we left off, Scarlett had undertaken a mission for the Arashikage as a means of potentially joining the clan to basically figure out to get an idea on what has basically an update of sorts on her friend Jinx. But she's at Sato 2, the Tiger, ground floor. It's currently under Mugino Nami control. But she jumped into a large water tank, and security is well, basically, trying to find her. She evades a shark, barely. Makes her way through the other floors, dealing with the more than corporate security. But she does manage to get cut briefly, or on the side, but she manages to evade capture, while Jinx and Storm Shadow are dealing with another target at Sato 3, Sakura. On sublevel 5 of Sato 2, Scarlett reaches her objective, but she has to deal with yet another guard. Takes him out with a bolt from her crossbow at extremely close range. Sets the explosives so that Jinx and Storm Shadow can attain their objective and make her way towards the roof of the building. And jumps, with having fired a line to Sato 3. And Jinx and Scarlett are reunited. But and the two of them discover who it is that's hired the Arashikage. Cobra. And that is where the issue ends. I had a feeling that we were going to get Cobra eventually. And also it brings up more questions about Storm Shadow, namely his loyalty. Storm Shadow has historically been both a member of the Cobra as well as the Joe team, so we don't yet have Snake Eyes. So that generally seems to be a motivating factor with Storm Shadow. But anyways, moving on though to our last book for the moment, we've got Free Agents number 2. Where we left off, the free agents had completed a mission and exposed themselves to, well, expose their existence as super beings while they're trying to live normal lives. But their team leader, whom they all thought was dead, returned. And so Barrage, the team leader who they thought was dead, explains what happened. As it used to be mentioned, mentioned 2-7. I can't really. I can't tell the symbols. And then 413 collapsed around him. Barrage tumbled into the breach. Well, the Hand of God energy reserve was at 13.5%. His weapon was his only lifeline. It was nearly drained of power, and Barrage knew he couldn't survive long in the null space they had created. But as the remnants of the Breakpoint 10 station vanished into a warp pulse, he knew that the rest of the team had escaped, and that even as he lost, the team had won. Then he saw the salvage pod come through the fissure and thought he knew he had a fighting chance. Some of the umbilical tendril Scanner and the Scanner the Argive had used to drag him into the firebreak fissure, and depleted the remaining reserves of the Hand of God to reach the pod. The pods were built to withstand relatively brief conditions of null space, but not a full-on dimensional collapse. Barrage managed to rig its protonic engines to ride the edge of the wave of collapse rather than be crushed by it. Convulsing energy waves separated him from the Argive, and it took him weeks to repair the damage to the pod, and little energy reserve remained to reach the team and take command once more. But they've got a mission. The thing is, Chalice explains she's got an exam. But Chalice is worried that things are about to change for her. She was indentured to him previously, and since they're on a new world with a new life, and their long war is finally over, maybe her oath bound her to Atali, and then when he died, to Barrage. Does their oath still bind her there? Is she still some liege lord's property? And she refuses to be someone's property ever again. But in Milwaukee, the team, they've got a objective, and but Chalice is went to school to take her exam, and Barrage is calling her constantly, and it seems that she has something of a seizure at school. But at place the free agents are heading towards. Um, some scientists have uncovered a piece of technology. It appears to be 300 years old, but the metal is unlike anything that could be found in North America at that period. However, someone else has popped up and recommended that it be handed over to them. In terms of the stone, though. And so the rest of the team they find the thief, and he claims to be a curator. And he's holding apparently a Stockland field generator. And there's supposed to be a creature that could potentially be alive in there, and well, they have to stop it before that creature senses them. And it does. However, seems that Ridge goes after the creature. It's the Stockland is out of its shell. Apparently, its tentacles are conduits for null space. But Katari loses an arm during the fight, and Curator manages to escape, but not with his intended prize. Katari will apparently require 6 days to heal her arm, but others have noticed their presence. And the Curator tells Verena, his employer, about failure, but it seems that maybe he's found something else. Pike's staff. And he retrieved a portion of it. And among the others taking notice of them is or at least the other taking notice of them is Radiant Black. But that is where the issue ends. I'm digging Free Agent so far. It's fun. Not certain if it's part of the Radiant Black Megaverse, but find out, I guess. Anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.